Hopefully no more fog. Fog puzzle was awful. No thank you. Well, I was awful at it. Let's put it that way. Previously on The Last Door. After escaping from his burial, Devon finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devon walks through the misty streets, following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, king of the birds. Yeah, I didn't really learn that. I sort of learned it, but it was very vague. Following his trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devon finally meets Alexandra, a member of the secret group Devon and his friends had at school. Alexandra welcomes Devon and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. Wah, wah, wah. There is no turning back. Wait. What? Am I chained to this? I've made my mind. Oh, it's these two. This Alexandra when he was younger, I'm guessing. I'm ready. Oh yeah, they were talking about injecting me with serum. Go on, do it. Do it! Hi, guys. Do it! Just do it! Sorry, memes. I apologize. And intro. I like this intro. So we're gonna watch it again! Technically this is not 8-bit because it does not use the 8-bit palette. The color palette is much more advanced. But you are correct that it is pixel art and amazing.
Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? Are the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distant arrows? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower. From the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to bag on you or anything. I'm just like... I've heard it so much, and I'm starting to learn more about pixel art, and I just want to share that knowledge.
It's not 8-bit. It's not 16-bit either.
The bit refers to the mostly to the palette, or at least bit limitations have palette limitations as well.
Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world, as if it were the curtain of a theater. The veil separates the truth from the lie.
Yeah. I'm just clarifying. If anybody watches this archive and thinks I'm that guy, I am that guy, but on plenty of other things.
The veil is a place, Devitt. A place of mists.
No! No more mists! I'm done with mists! I'm out of mists. No patience for mists.
Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again.
Alright, red trees. Are we in Deadly Premonition now?
You must find the door as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist.
Do I really want to go there? I guess I have to at this point. Choo-choo! Oh great, trains bode well for me too. I suppose you were wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. I have been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard of the massacre of St. Gall?
Why, yes, the tragic event has been the continued subject of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, the pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand how is this connected with my patient. He was there. I'm afraid he is one of the victims. Dear God. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? The guy on the left is my psychoanalyst, by the way. Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked, but survived. What happened to him, then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act, when he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. Then why was my coffin... I woke up in a coffin underground. Like in a sewer. I wasn't in a hospital. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed that he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of these awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with most terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all of these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until the events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. The serum. Or maybe the bird somehow convinced the hospital that I was there after it dumped my coffin in a sewer? I don't know. Reception thing seems to be a thing here, so anyway. I'm sure this is the place. Alexander's house must be ahead. So let's go behind. Can't go behind. It's really dark here. Ooh, pretty. Oh, we look at it. The ancient castle of Pevensey rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by the Romans, but was abandoned and has been a ruin ever since. I think it's an actual castle. Could be wrong. There's a large iron bar latching the door. Can I get a free iron bar? It's quite odd the door was latched from the outside. It's really dark in here. Like, seriously, I can't see dick. Let's get out of here. Time to find a lantern or something else that provides light. Alright, we got door number that and door number gate. Let's check door number gate. That's latched. Door number door. Hello? No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. The house lights are on. Someone must be home. Still latched. It may have taken all day, but I finally made it to Alexander's house, and just in time, so it'll be pitch black. I don't have any items. Did you leave the key under the doormat? Do you have like a fake rock out here I could use? Can I take the bar? Nope. Alright, well I guess we're going into the dark ass greenhouse. Does not seem like I'm getting very far. Okay. Can I like scale the wall or something? Let me check that.
Beautifully crafted steel greenhouse is old but still in good condition. Well, what do you want from me? The greenhouse was a dead end. That's latched. Oh. Use the door after you knock on the door. Ha! Well, that makes sense, I guess. I'm not the brightest. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with silent reproach at my intrusion. There's the stairs. What's that? Ooh, a well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One hand is missing. Ah, it's a puzzle. Could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. Free tea. Door. What's this? An oil lamp. Sweet. Much better. Just some old bottles. I love bottles. Of course it's latched. And it's locked with a key too, but I can unlatch this. Nice. Alright, let's go into the greenhouse and see what's there to see. This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. That bodes well. Statue of an angel covered in mold. It's glancing at me with a sad gesture. Maybe I can find something to clean it off. Statue of an angel with his wings spread. Its head is missing. So maybe we need to find an angel head. Maybe there's a third statue that said, you know what, I'm leaving. Take a look around. I've already improved accessibility. Let's check if there's anything off to the left here, and then we will go upstairs. There's nothing off to the left here. Let's go upstairs. You know, where they keep statue heads, probably. Maybe. Oh, wait, there's something above the door there. Can I look at that? No. No. Alright, going upstairs. The silhouette of a man. It bears a strong resemblance to Alexandra. Silhouette of a woman. A fine painting of the local Roman structures. They somehow seem more ancient in this depiction. Alright, door number 1. Hey, buddy. Alexandra. Piano melody. These are clearly strings. But okay. There's a scribbled annotation on this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives, craving to tear through. It is xylithol, the cut behind which the great wings beat. Inside is its ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who left. Table is nothing but a box of description laudanum to be taken in case of anxiety. It is empty. Alright, so this guy's been getting whiffy on laudanum for who knows how long. The clock is covered with dust. Seems to be missing an important piece. The bird. So there's a bird. I didn't see what was the... Okay, there's probably 3 clocks. They probably all have, I'll probably point to different times. Alright, so the hour hand is on 7. I can't manipulate anything else. Face of the clock has been turned. Okay, I'm actually going to take some notes here because this seems like it's probably important. Alright, downstairs clock. No minute. Hour 7. Alex clock. No bird. 11:15. Okay. The misty dock overlooks a grey ocean. Gulls wheel overhead. Alexandre, it's me, Devitt. Sorry if I startled you. Is everything alright? Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Are you hurt, maybe? Can you stand? He is staring blankly at some distant point, as if he has not heard my questions at all. Yep, he's whiffed on laudanum. You told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Could you tell me what's happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. It seems to be some kind of hypnotic trance. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I heard footsteps. Were they yours, or were they someone else in this house? For a moment I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Alexandre, please, say something. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. Just what happened to him? Drugs! Don't do drugs, kids. You'll stare at walls. Alright, I can't do anything with a curtain. Let's continue. We looked at that already. Oh wait. What's this? Figurine of an angel facing the wall. Can't manipulate it in any way. Continuing. It's green in here. I don't know if I like that. Doesn't make me feel safe. A portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. Cool, I'm gonna crack it right open. Huge chest made of oak wood. There's a large iron hook inside. I'll take this hook. There's a fragment of a diary under the hook. August 5th, 1887. I can't work in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures, I feel them stalk. Okay, so the sculptures are in the basement. Good to know. I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I can hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stone. The frozen paroxysms with what diabolical art were those gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors in the greenhouse and let the mold devour them and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. Cool times. Oh wait, that was the right, so we've got this cool hook. We got 2 doors. It's door number left. What you got? Is it a camera? It is a camera tripod. I can't take it. Pictures hanging from a cord. They look as if they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. Or maybe it's just something the human mind cannot fathom. A basin with a copper drain. A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. So we're going to have to wash something eventually. What is this? The image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. A glass jar containing a yellow substance. The label reads cyanide. Sweet! Free cyanide! It is a big book of home chemistry recipes. The few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. Collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached, some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal causes of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. To develop a positive image, this is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. Causes of failure. They would almost require a chapter by themselves. The long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. The best results always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formulae, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. Alright, so we're gonna have to develop a photo at some point. Instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. That's a, what is that, a magnifier. You blow up images with that.